Hello Sagittarius, this is Don with Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and I'm thrilled to have you back with me. This is your weekly reading for the week of November 15th through the 21st. And as I was preparing for the read and I was shuffling the cards, interestingly enough, the tarot deck that I usually use, the Rider-Waite, was very quiet and silent. And so it drew me to the Cook's Tarot deck, and that's exactly what we're reading from today. Don't know why. We're going to see why. Oh, well, because for one thing, they're jumping. It's really strange. Usually cards don't jump, and for me at least, I'm not really a card jumping kind of guy. But Six of Cups. Oh my gosh, how wonderful! Good way to start. What is this? Okay. With that, Sagittarius, just a reminder: this is a general reading. Since the cards are already trying to jump out for me, this is a general reading. Take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. If it wasn't meant for you, it's not important for you. So let her go. The next card. So we have the Six of Cups here. Then we have the Empress. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles, followed quickly by the Page of Cups. Underneath, helping to support that reading, is the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. Some strong energy here, some very strong energy. First and foremost, when you see the Six of Cups, when you see the Six of Cups, it's time to, what better way should I put this? It's time to sit back and share. It's time to take a little time. It's not time. It is time. It's time to take a little time, and it's time to reach out to family and friends. Reach out to the folks whom you haven't spoken to in a while, and talk with them, communicate with them. Something that is at work right now is connected to something in the past, something from your past, and there is something getting rolling right now that's going to move forward, and it's someone calling from the past. Somebody reaching from the past is reaching out to you, and they need you. And so, but they're not somebody who is going to. They're reserved. They're very reserved. Okay, they're too proud. They're too proud, for lack of a better word. They're somebody who doesn't want to pretty much acknowledge that they need you. So what they're going to do is they're just going to kind of put it out there in the universe and hope that indeed that the universe picks it up. Well, the universe is picking up because it's smacking me upside the head saying, "Hey, reach out, reach out." This person is somebody who is an Ace of Swords. When I see the Ace of Swords, this again is a new need. This is something they just recently come into a situation where they need help. They need help with information. They need help with money. Maybe I don't see the money in there. I don't see a lot of pentacles here, so I don't believe. Well, there are pentacles here, two of them. Actually, there are three pentacles. So there may be somebody who's in a financial bind, somebody who's in a very rough situation, or even just in a bit of a situation where if they can turn it around now, they can. But they're not going to tell you because, again, they're not comfortable doing that because they're pride. But I need you to be the Empress. I need you to be creative. I need you to be imaginative and find ways that once you reach out to the people, once you reach out to who it is and who you might think would fit the situation, that you have the conversation, start a conversation, initiate questions that could hopefully open that door and they come through. Or even ask in other different ways. I mean, you are creative, Sagittarius. You can do this. But there is a little bit of a financial crunch here for somebody. So again, somebody who an old friend, an old colleague, an old whatever who won't be talking about it. Now, it could be the money, but it also could be some other things. It could just be happiness that they're in a rough place right now. Like when you see the Six of Cups, you see the Page of Cups. It could be whatever, but I'm thinking it's money. The Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is a good one because as you see this, you're going to figure out who it is. And the Six of Pentacles is where you're going to wind up being that person. You're going to be that individual. You're going to find who that individual is, and you're going to be able to help them. You're going to help them maybe with information, maybe with knowledge, maybe with communications, maybe with connections. It doesn't have to be the dinero. You don't have to necessarily have the money on. But what you need to do is you need to make sure that you can help them figure out their way to get where they need to go. The interesting thing also is the Nine of Pentacles. These people have been working on this. They've stopped and thought about, how can I do this? How can I work the money around? What can I do? So again, they've taken the time, they've taken the moment, the opportunity, and the time to sit back and look and say, okay, this is where I am. This is how much I have. This is how much I need. This is where we need to be. We are this much short. How do we get there? Sometimes it could be just juggling money. Sometimes it could be juggling resources. Sometimes it could be juggling payments, shifting a payment from beginning to end of month, beginning to mid-month. There's all kinds of ways. But the point is they're not going to do it. Now, let me give you a quick idea here. The person we're talking about is going to be some mid-toned hair. Not dark, and not blonde. We're looking mid-tone. We're looking at light brown, mid-brown. We're looking at potential redhead. We could be dirty blonde, I guess, but I'm not really going there with that. I don't see this much. We're looking at the cups energy, so it could be like a Scorpio. It could be a water sign in that sense. It's going to be a strong-willed person. It's going to be somebody who is always successful, usually successful. Somebody who is usually very easygoing, well-liked. They're somebody who knows themselves, are very comfortable in themselves, who's not going to be too assertive because they don't have to be. They're like, this is what I am. This is who I am. Take it as it goes. That's that kind of person. They're not going to be the hard ass. They're not going to be the asshole. Excuse my French on those two words. They're not going to be the dominant, assertive, macho kind of type. They're not going to be the browbeater. They're not really judgmental. This is a person who's really laid back and chill usually, but not to the point where they put themselves at risk. This is just somebody who, again, is very comfortable with themselves, very comfortable with who they are and have been, and therefore they know they don't have to assert themselves because that's already coming in. That's the person we're talking about. And the good news is by the end of the week, the news is going to, once you know who it is, once you have that conversation, once you open that up, you're going to be able to help them find what they need. And then the news will come in. They're going to find the right connection. The connection is going to reach out to them by the end of the week. And by the end of the week, they will have gotten what it is they need to get to that next step. So again, you're helping them to find the right connections to the resources. You're not helping them with money. You're not helping them with other things. Your job is to help them find the tools they need, help them find the resources, the people, the connections. That's your job in this situation, again, and they will appreciate that. And again, they're very proud, so it helps them by doing it that way because then they help themselves. This is the Ace of Cups. Look at that. You're bringing them, this is the renewal of their pride, the renewal of their happiness, the renewal of whatever. Again, because remember, you only directed them. They do the work. They find the work. They get it done. So they keep their pride. They keep and they get their happiness back, which is wonderful, especially at this point of year. And see, they've been frustrated. They just didn't know which way to go because they just had so much on their shoulders. The Emperor is there. The Emperor is a wonderful card. The Emperor is a powerful person. That is you. You're going to know your power. You're going to know when to add, when to subtract, more importantly, when to give your information and when not to. And then, of course, we have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. Again, this opportunity, this person, this connection is going to work well for them. They're going to work well together. So again, connecting them is going to be a great gift to them. Underneath the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. So it's interesting. We have the 2 and the 2. We have 2 swords. Again, so this could take, when I see the 2s and 2s here with this situation, and again, this is choice, this is decisions when you see it like this, and the 2 and 2, it's kind of directing me to timelines. So within about 2 weeks, I would say just after Thanksgiving and into December is when all this will clear itself up for that person. This person will finally have gotten that stabilization going, and they'll feel like they're in that right path or in that right direction in about 2 weeks. So again, you're doing a lot of great things here. This is wonderful, especially for the holidays. What a better gift that you can do. What a better thing that you can do to help the family unit than by helping them find their way to a financial that financial stability and that financial comfort zone. Wow, Taurus. Hopefully you liked it, and when you did, you click that like button. I would appreciate that very much if you could click like, and don't forget to also subscribe. Need the subscribers. This is Dom with Sonoran Mystic Tarot. If you have any comments, don't forget to give me feedback at advice@sonoranmystictarot.com. Again, that's advice@sonoranmystictarot.com. With that, I'm going to leave you. We'll talk next week with yet another reading. Chat soon. Take care. Be safe. Be well. We'll talk soon. Bye.